Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
The Yeller Sub, located on 7200 Montgomery Boulevard, serves breakfast all day long along with classic hot and cold subs. Don't forget about our shakes, malts and floats made with your favorite Bluebell ice cream. 45 years and still going strong. Come on down to the Yeller Sub, official sandwich of ProView Networks.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell.
Here's Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
Well, you didn't see that coming. And maybe you saw Game 7 on the horizon, although most did not. But you saw that beatdown coming? You saw it being a 30-point Pacers lead after 30. You saw Hallie coming out like that. They got to rest him. He didn't have to play the whole fourth quarter after playing pretty well on that calf. We got Game 7, boys and girls, the NBA Finals. Kind of the beauty that is Game 7. I know, the greatest 2 words in sports. We'll see what we get out of Game 7, but Game 6 was an absolute beatdown of the up-and-coming, I'm using air quotes, dynasty. Good morning and Merry Friday. Welcome to the opening drive. Thanks for finding us on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck. How you living?
What it do?
I mean, it was an Indiana beatdown. And 108-91 doesn't tell the story. It doesn't begin to tell the story. The third quarter score, 90-60, tells the story. Everybody was wrong on Indiana. And I told you going in, I liked Oklahoma City in 6, but I wouldn't be surprised if Indiana wins this thing. Why are we so discounting Indiana? Why is every national head so enamored with how great Oklahoma City is that you were having dynasty talk before the series starts, that there was so much sweep talk and gentleman's sweep, and all this team is gritty and tough and different, and I don't know if they needed to prove it, but they did prove it again last night. They got a chance in this thing, man. You got one game for, as Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, all the marbles, and there is a legit chance the marbles end up in the Midwest.
Yeah, this is one where you thought, with Tyrese Halliburton being a giant question mark, even if he plays, what was he going to be? You know, that's so hard to just assume whether he's going to look good or not in that situation. OKC, with the way Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams had put together just extraordinary efforts, that all the pieces were going to come together for an OKC win. But once again, as the Pacers have done this entire postseason, as underdogs, have shown that they deserve to be in this conversation, keep making them 8, 9, 10-point dogs, and see what happens.
Yeah, 6.5 last night. I think they're 8.5-point dogs already going into the final game in Game 7, which will be Sunday night in Oklahoma City. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander had 14 points. Didn't have to play in the fourth quarter. They got to rest their star, which I think is going to behoove them greatly as we go into Game 7. He only had to play, how many minutes did he end up with? 23 minutes, which is spectacular. I want to get to him in a minute, but I want to get to a couple other things, and then we'll come back to Tyrese. Are we over T.J. McConnell's a cute little side piece, or is that still he's just this weird little novelty that can come in every once in a while and spark a game, or if we got to the point now where, damn, dude, that dude's making himself a lot of money, first of all, in these playoffs. I'm not telling you max money, no, but he's going to stick around for a long time.
He has, man. He's 33 years old.
Yeah, and he's going to get another contract because that dude, I don't know where he is now, but that dude's a difference maker.
And he's a 9-year NBA vet that is the Alex Caruso for the Pacers.
That's a good comp. All right, fair enough. That's a really good comp. But I'm not sure. I think he got that credit before the series, at least from outside of that locker room.
And because he's the absolute role player. What you look at, say, Cleveland series, and he had games where he had 4 points, 0 points, played 10 minutes. And the last 2 games, playing over 20 minutes, has been able to provide a gigantic spark and help fill the role that Tyrese Halliburton plays, and that's a facilitator, the rebounder, assist guy, and steals. He has 6 steals in the last 2 games.
What he also had was 9 rebounds, which is more than anybody on Oklahoma City had. And the second most on his team next is Pascal Siakam. He was the second leading rebounder in the damn game, and he's a backup guard, and Obi Toppin called him like he's 5 feet tall. That's what Obi Toppin said after the game. He's like 5 feet tall. I mean, they got all kind of, like, he's 5 feet tall. He's the great white hope. Yeah, okay. But he's a difference maker, man.
We need a McConnell-Caruso jersey swap.
Okay. I mean, here, the 2 Caucasians get to swap jerseys. He's a difference maker. Obi Toppin was, I thought, really, really good. Siakam's been great the whole time. The narrative on Tyrese Halliburton now is what? And I get into this because he's getting bashed. He ain't that. He ain't that dude. He ain't that. See, he's hurt. He played through injury. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it was a Michael Jordan sick game, but dude played through that injury. I thought he looked fine as far as moving. He didn't look restricted. 5 for 12 shooting, 5 assists, 14 points in 23 minutes. Plus 25 in the plus minus. Can we, at what point, does he have to hoist the trophy to lose the label that many people want to put on him? The negative label, the overrated label, the ain't that guy dude, or even then, yeah, he's a good player on a good team. Which, by the way, is fine.
That is exceptional. If you're in the NBA Finals and you've been one of the clutchest players we've ever seen in the postseason. A postseason run where you just hit